Fast food. We automatically think of burgers, fries, and drive-thrus. But what if I told you that the search for quick, portable meals stretches back centuries to the Middle Ages? Long before the Golden Arches, before microwaves or prepackaged meals, people were already finding clever ways to eat on the go. From bustling markets to crowded city streets, and from long pilgrimages to military campaigns, medieval societies created foods that were fast, convenient, and surprisingly ingenious. The story of fast food is older and far more creative than most of us imagine. Before we dive into this hidden culinary history, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This is Think Smart Media, where we uncover the fascinating stories behind things you thought you knew, like food, science, and culture. In medieval cities, market squares were alive with the hustle of daily life. Merchants, craftsmen, and townsfolk needed food that was fast, affordable, and portable. Enter the medieval street vendor, the original food truck. Hot pies, pasties, spiced sausages, and meat-filled pastries were sold fresh from carts and stalls. Vendors kept food warm by placing it near coals or inside clay ovens built into their stalls. In London, around the 14th century, historical records describe pie men selling meat pies with savory fillings from portable carts. These pies weren't just delicious, they were practical, easy to eat with one hand, and perfect for busy shoppers or workers. Cities like Paris and Florence also had specialty vendors selling cheese tarts, fried fish, or roasted nuts. These were the fast food meals of their day, designed for speed, convenience, and taste. Vendors would often cover food with straw or metal lids to keep it hot, and some even devised methods to prevent contamination, a medieval form of food safety. By the end of this segment, you begin to see that fast food is not modern, it's human ingenuity applied to hunger. Beyond the city, travelers faced a bigger challenge. Pilgrims, soldiers, and merchants needed food that could survive long journeys and rough conditions. Some staples included hardtack, a dry, long-lasting biscuit made of flour, water, and sometimes salt. It could last for months if stored properly. Cured meats, salted or smoked to prevent spoilage. Dried fruits and nuts, compact, calorie-dense, and easy to carry. Journey cakes, early versions of portable breads or pastries designed to be eaten on horseback or foot. Records from medieval pilgrimage routes describe inns supplying travelers with small baked goods and dried meats that could be eaten without preparation. Some monasteries even specialized in travel rations for pilgrims, showing a sophisticated understanding of nutrition and preservation. This segment highlights how food engineering wasn't just about taste, it was survival. Medieval societies were already applying principles we now call durability, portability, and efficiency. Fast food wasn't only for streets or travelers, it also existed in specialized establishments. Taverns offered quick stews and pottage for patrons needing a warm meal. Pottage houses provided communal dishes cooked in large pots, ready to serve anyone passing by. Monastic kitchens often produced simple meals quickly, especially for guests or the poor. Regional innovations. In Northern Europe, vendors sold fried fish and meat pies. In Italy, street vendors offered savory focaccia or cheese tarts. In the Middle East and Iberian regions, spiced pastries and bread-based snacks were popular, reflecting cultural trade and exchange. In Paris, 13th century records mention Bollinger's ambulance, selling bread stuffed with meat or cheese directly from the oven to busy townspeople, an early form of grobongo culture. This segment emphasizes that fast food culture was universal, adapted to local ingredients, climate, and social habits. What made medieval fast food work? It wasn't just ingenuity, it was early culinary science. Key factors: dough and baking techniques. Flatbreads, pies, and pastries could be baked in advance and eaten cold or reheated. Preservation: salting, smoking, drying, and fermenting extended shelf life. Portioning small individual servings allowed for quick eating. Heat management: vendors kept food warm using coals, metal containers, or even insulation with straw. Certain recipes were even designed to absorb fat or juices to stay moist during transport. An early lesson in food, engineering, and packaging. This section bridges the historical story with modern food science, showing that humans have long engineered meals for convenience, nutrition, and portability. The principles of medieval fast food didn't disappear, they evolved. Today's grab-and-go meals, street food, and even fast food chains echo centuries-old ideas: portability from journey cakes to sandwiches, Speed, from market pies to drive-thrus. Affordability, from street snacks to fast food value meals. The piemen of medieval London were in some ways the predecessors of today's street food vendors, serving ready-to-eat meals to the busy urban population. Centuries before fast food chains existed, the lesson is clear. The human desire for quick, convenient, and tasty meals is timeless. Next time you grab a snack on the go, remember, centuries before burgers, fries, and microwaves, someone in the Middle Ages was already solving the same problem: how to eat fast, efficiently, and deliciously. History is full of these hidden innovations, and, as we've seen, fast food is not just a modern convenience, it's a centuries-old story of human creativity, survival, and taste.